There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fan evidence a moment ago. You name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Fielded near the back of the end zone. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Mayfield gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Mayfield on play action. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he's going to look deep for more. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
DJ.
This will be incomplete.
I was forcing some deep passes now. I need to run it down ball. I think that's what back in the game. That's all. That whole drive was my fault.
Influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets.
Great job, boy. Great job, boy.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these.
Oh, shoot, am I in nickel?
Drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know,
nice
the
job.
Linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Come on, we got to stop the run here.
Block will try again on 2nd down.
Let's go.
As he throws there, incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and
He's
find
doing the second
open
same
target,
thing.
the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Motion him. Do your same play, buddy. We know.
Throwing his lock on third down.
Let's go.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason.
Let's go, bro.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different...
Bro, Tanya, you're supposed to get open way earlier than that, bro. I'm doing bad right now. Oh, I hate forcing those.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh?
Damn, bro, I keep forcing.
Adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
Too late.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Bro.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Flush to his right.
No! Why? Oh, man, I'm playing so bad right now. Oh, God, I'm playing bad. Oh, this is all my fault, bro. Yeah, man, I say I'm going to run, bro. First down, I got to run. Ball, Keon. It's because it's my first game, bro. Later on, I'm going to lock in, bro. It's because I'm caring about stats right now.
He did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late.
Running.
And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he'll get into the end zone.
That's just sad.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Drew Lock, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That's just sad, bro.
And the Vikings have taken a
All right, I'm going to enter the run game now, bro.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches.
Oh, man, I'm selling heavy, bro.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
Because I can easily get a stop on him, bro. He got a lucky ass touchdown.
Chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Nice. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Forcing stuff, Keon.
From the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
I literally spent this whole offseason on O-line.
This offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now.
Starting when the back's tired.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Trying to set the screen, and it's intercepted.
Yes.
Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Okay.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I freaking saw him coming too, bro.
And this defense looking like they come to play. The pick
oh God, I'm playing like terrible bad, bro.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone.
I hate taking Madden breaks, bro, because then I just start playing super bad.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bro. Taking Madden breaks literally kills my vibe. I'm not really worried because I'm beating it next time.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
under pressure.
Get open, Tonyan, bro.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, bro, I'm going back to my old ways because it doesn't look like he can stop that.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. That's to McCaffrey, complete.
Mayfield's pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Thank you, guys.
DJ
That's all we needed, boys.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
All right, we got to stop last time, bro. We just need another one.
Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Nice job, defense.
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Block working out of the gun. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
This shit was cheap.
Bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Shotgun snap to Locke. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Packers 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and in.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey, and he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
For a Green Bay Packer.
Mayfield to throw it. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Mayfield again. Under pressure, and he will
the ball, bro.
down.
Why is my O-line so bad? I literally bought like so much O-line this season
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Third and long for Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there.
Bro, why is my O-line so bad, man?
I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. And
Great punt.
Pass downfield that fell incomplete. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
My O-line is just complete dick.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on
How
this
did I miss that, bro?
You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session.
It's all good. One bad game. I'm not
inside
worried,
the
bro.
5,
Still
start
gonna
on the 5, on the 10.
down.
They should be ready to go.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
But my D-line is way better than his. He's doing better.
Right back to him on first
Nice
down.
job.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I need to get a stop and score before half.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. From the shotgun now.
Nice job.
Inside give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was taken down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Now to the air, Lock. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, Lock. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. Jefferson.
I backed off. I played that, don't.
And they'll have it in the red zone.
Jefferson's gonna kill this one.
Crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Into the red zone, it's Lock. Flush to his right. Now
Let's go.
Lock,
Let's go.
gets the football, it's out. And the Packers pick it up.
Just so excited.
Good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Bro, I had him.
That one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll roll him out right. And
Catch that, bro.
Complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
On the pickup, brings up second.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
It's freaking goal, bro. It's freaking goal. Ah, let's go.
Are back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
I'm trying to get a pick. He's going to try and force it through here.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
I shouldn't have played 150 high.
A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
I was not playing deep defense.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shoot! Switch! Slam! Hey, alert!
Final play of the half, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire time just working with them on here's to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lock. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
First down.
From the gun, it's Locke. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And the ball is knocked out. And the Packers pick it up. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create it.
Now the ball comes loose.
Whenever I see a team turn back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yo, Mike 22, Mike 22. Here we go, G. Regular.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. From the gun, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On second goal, they'll give it to him again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Vikings 31.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. Mayfield with it once more. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Play fake. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
This game, this is my game.
Christian
I literally saw it
unable to get to the marker, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
I'm going to let him win this game. I don't care about this one.
Play action. Now it's Locke. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that was
I'm not trying to
make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus
Every time I take a Madden break, bro,
but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah.
This time for Smith.
Stay in. Let's go.
Picked off by John Johnson.
Sure.
They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quicker and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Let me do my cheesy stuff.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, alert 33. Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Silver.
They go play action. Mayfield rolling to his right.
Boy!
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike.
All right, bro.
Here's Mayfield.
Throw it away.
He is going to be taken down.
Okay, we should take a field goal.
And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Daniil Hunter
why did I
picks
cost
up his
him?
second sack of the afternoon. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Boy, if you didn't make that.
I don't think this will even
What the?
It doesn't even get
Oh my gosh, bro.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field.
Pauses
As time
mid-kick,
has
bro.
run out on this third quarter. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now a handoff looking right.
Down.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
I don't even know what to tell you offense. Good stop defense, but I don't know if offense.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it.
I know I could be this kid. I had so many drives to get the ball back. I'm going to capitalize and go back.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late.
What? Yo, he got an animation where he couldn't throw it out, bro.
Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going
that's game and a pick.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting?
Give me those.
And the Packers pick it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
I was literally pressing on pause button right now, ready to concede until that happened. I don't even know if I'm scoring, so.
Kick the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Vikings 33. Packers 21.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as it kicks away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Oh, God, I'll be doing this.
Check it back.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
You didn't pick that off, bro.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touch.